back to the rim. It's an homage, right?
It's homage. It's homage. That Florida connection.
So Philly takes the 2 for 1 with 14 seconds separating shot clock and game clock. And now we've got, look out. Andre Drummond and Wendell Carter squaring up. Drummond calling for it. Now Suggs gets in there, and they've got to get careful here. Mark Davis got in between. You've got Jamal Mosley on the floor. Jabari Walker has squared up with Suggs. This had a chance to get ugly fast, and the officials have gotten in between it in a hurry. Both coaches on the floor. Smartly, both benches stay by their respective benches, and Andre Drummond is just going to cheer on this entire arena here in Philly. Jalen Suggs is still barking back at the Philadelphia side, has to be carried back towards the Orlando sideline. They're going to have to sort through everything that just happened with 26.6 seconds left in the first half, and fans in Philly are on their feet. You can't tell me. I know it's brotherly love, but they like a little bit of hate every once in a while here.
Brotherly love and sliced alone. This was...
After the following altercation will be judged to determine if there's a hostile act or not.
Well, I would imagine that there's going to be a hostile act. It's just about a matter of how many hostile acts we're going to have.
Stephen Fulton rung the bell early to set the tone.
Yes, he did. All right, so look here. It's a little just hand fighting between Carter and Drummond. And then Drummond is the one who initially kind of squares up in that fighting position. Carter tried to get out of the way, and then Suggs is the one who comes in. He shoves Drummond. They get in between him, and then Suggs and Walker go at it. Take another angle here. So watch here. Drummond, Carter, Drummond, Carter. And Carter just says, really? What are we doing here? And then Jalen Suggs, the football player at heart, came out right there, ready to get after it if need be. You saw how quickly Jamal Mosley got on the floor. He knew the personality of his team, and particularly his point guard. He had to get out there and try to minimize the damage as soon as possible.
I'm glad cooler heads prevailed, because that could have went fast quickly.
Yeah, team security on either side, and Andre Drummond feels like he achieved exactly what he was looking to. So they will go through this every angle possible. Mark Davis, a true veteran official in the NBA, 28th season, 23 finals games. Jason Goebel in his 10th year as an NBA referee. Benny Amaru, the first season as a full-time official, but is one of the officials for the G League Finals last year. They will have this covered, and you can see Jason Goebel's writing down to make sure they get everything correct here.
A lot of information, Noah.
Well, 26.6 seconds, and this could potentially have major implications. We've already seen 3 technical fouls called in the first quarter of this game. We said it earlier, and you mentioned these cup games are real. You feel the intensity. It's been chippy from the opening tip.
Right from the start, you could tell the way both teams are playing defense. Like, they didn't want to give up an inch as far as letting somebody catch it.
Upon review, it has been determined that after the foul assessed Drummond, both Drummond and Carter square up with one another, and both will receive technical fouls. After which, Suggs will receive 2 technical fouls for his behavior and be ejected. Bain will receive a technical foul for his behavior, and he has a technical foul. That technical foul is offset by Walker's technical foul on the other end. Therefore, those technical fouls offset one another. We'll put the ball back in play. Philadelphia will shoot 2 free throws for their technical fouls. Then Carter will shoot 2 free throws, and we'll play off the miss.
All right, we have a lot to unpack. The biggest thing that came from that is Jalen Suggs has been ejected from the rest of this game, which, again, is the biggest deal for Orlando, who's playing so well, and he's really one of their main conductors out there on the floor.
He's been the spirit of the team. He was one of the ones that started guard Maxey early to kind of have him have a frustrating half. So when your point guard gets in the fray, you know that he's right there with you.
So let's go through all of the technical fouls as they're going to wave off Jalen Suggs. So, the technical foul, Andre Drummond and Wendell Carter each only got 1 for squaring up with one another. Then Suggs got 2 technicals for trying to come in and essentially rescue his teammate, but he squared up with both Drummond and others after the fact, which is why he got the double technical foul. And then Bain and Jabari Walker each got technical fouls, so those offset, which means that each team will get 2 free throws with 26.6 seconds remaining in this first half. What a wild finish to the second quarter that has been all Orlando, as Maxey will have a chance to add to his numbers.
Well, we had a big half for the Magic. They scored 86 points. And right now, the second quarter tells the whole story for what they were able to do. The cousins are in here making me laugh a little too much. 51 points in the second quarter. They shot at 74% from the field.
Wow.
Yes. More than impressive. And by the way, those 85 or 86 points, the most that the Magic have ever scored in a single half. So they set a franchise record with that. But let's start with what Anthony Black was able to do. 27 points. He had hit his career high by the time we made it like midway through the second quarter. More than impressive, Vince.
Absolutely. I mean, he's averaging 11.8 points a game, shooting 32% from 3. And I'm saying that because he got going. And it's amazing what confidence does for you. It's just your everyday swing, you're open. Shoot the first one, we say, know what, step back, he makes the 3. Next one, get back on defense, hustle. The Magic defense has been fantastic. Throw it up, let him go get it, because he left one short the first time. He made sure he made this dunk this time in transition. Now I'm going to show you I have some athleticism. I have the hops. Still feeling good, but I'll tell you what, it's amazing, because I said, opportunity. I said, what will happen when Paolo comes back? But at the same time, what can be done when you have guys who play like this, have confidence to add to what Paolo brings to the table?
Yeah, you know what? As a player that is the best player, the franchise player, and when you have injuries and you go out, right, and you sit back and you watch your team, it kind of like recalibrates you to look at them differently and come back a different type of player of what you can add. And I'm hoping Paolo is sitting on that bench and watching that you're surrounded with some talent, right? We can't have you come back and hold the ball and take long contested twos, right? We got to have you use the weapon that you have, that God bless you with, and that is a big body. 6'10", 6'11", strong, to be able to get downhill and generate some fouls for your team and get to the free throw line.
They're playing faster, getting easy buckets. You saw the 51 points in the second quarter.
Yep.
But if it ever does bog down, having Banchero for that moment, that's what he needs to be focused on. But if he can still be out there, be effective, play fast, and then, hey, throw it inside, go get yourself a bucket, force a double.
Yeah, be willing to get other guys involved. That makes the game easier for him later on. I think that's what a lot of star players have done early, getting guys going early, which makes the game easier where he can.
He can't be a ball stopper.
Yeah.
This team plays fast, and they're really good when they play fast. And defense, on the defensive end, getting those stops and getting out in transition and getting easy pass.
All right, and we'll see how it goes in the second half. Remember, Jalen Suggs ejected in the first half with those double technicals. We'll see the impact it has. Let's check in on the leaderboard. For the king of the court, who's got the most points, rebounds, and assists? Scooby's making his rounds in the association. CJ McCollum, he's first. He scored 46 points, okay? Wizards get the win against Atlanta. Congratulations, CJ. And congratulations, Scooby. You're doing great. Hey, let's see what the world is saying about Anthony Black. Sixers are making Anthony Black look like prime Kobe Bryant. Okay. He's got a Mamba mentality, maybe a little bit. Anthony Black must be poor and need this cut price money.
Hey, say what you say.
Listen,
that money is
$500K is real money. That's a real check.
Joe, that's good money, my guy.
Man, look.